Everyone. So I'm doing another update today because my Monday update was very short and a quick one just because I wanted to make sure I was keeping the schedule of Mondays and Fridays. Sorry, I look really tired, don't I? So back home yesterday and on the scales this morning to see the damage of the holiday. Well, it wasn't really a holiday, to be honest. It was actually a trip to see some family while still working. And yeah, I really don't recommend doing anything like that if you are doing a kind of a strong, following a rigorous diet plan. So like I'd shown in the shorts and the previous video, we stayed at an Airbnb so we could sort of like keep cooking what we wanted to, and it had an okay gym so that we could work out daily. So I'll start on the food side of things. So of course you've got a kitchen and you can go to the shop and cook, but it's never the same. For whatever reason, you arrive somewhere, you get there, you check in late, then you have to go to the shop, you have to buy stuff. Even things like olive oil, there was salt and pepper, but there's no other sort of seasoning. I think you sort of underestimate how much, even in a simple meal, you might use to cook with. But I tried as much as possible to stick with like sort of the same sort of food I've been having, sort of like minced beef, eggs, chicken, so really basic, and some fish, and it was okay. But obviously we were trying to work in the Airbnb and look after my son at the same time, so that's quite challenging. He's just over 2, so if anyone's ever tried that, you'll know how difficult that can be. And also on the weekend we ate out, so because we didn't want to cook, and like you do kind of want to feel like you're enjoying yourself a bit and not cooking and cleaning every day. So when we were eating out, I'd have a steak and it would come with fries, so I'd just change that to a salad. But again, you're not really in control of everything, so yeah, it's a bit more challenging. Did I stick to the keto diet? Yes. I didn't have any carbohydrates, I didn't have anything sweet, which like I think I mentioned in one of the other videos, in Portugal is quite hard. They have really nice pastries and of course the pastéis de nata. I didn't take any of the test strips to check. I didn't take scales to weigh food or weigh myself. So it wasn't the most ideal situation. And like, I don't know why, I don't know if it's just in Europe, but in Portugal, you can't get just Greek yogurt. It's just like natural yogurt. I think essentially it's like kind of the same, just made from milk, but for some reason, it tastes as though it's a bit sweeter, although in the ingredients, there's no sugar. It just tastes as though there is. So yeah, for me, honestly, like if I was going away again for a holiday, it needs to be in a period where I'm not doing a strict diet. I would still like to have a gym, so you have the option to, move and stretch and be active. But I think the diet, I'd have to kind of knock it on the head, or at least be, more flexible, because it just made it a bit more tricky. So I think the next holiday we have will definitely be to a hotel. And can eat what you want sort of thing. So when I got back, the journey back, again, it's crap, right? You have to check out at 11 from the hotel. The flight wasn't until 4, so you have time to kill. In that time, you can't cook anything. At the airport, there's no real options to eat. Luckily in Portugal, they have I think and again in Europe generally, they're more like into fresher food. So I got like half roast chicken, but I shared that, so really it's like a quarter of a roast chicken. And then by the time I got home, it was like 8 p.m. Put us onto bed, it was 9. I didn't want to eat anything, so I just had some nuts. So yeah, crap day for nutrition, or a very light day. And then on Wednesday I weighed myself. So this morning I weighed myself, and my weight hadn't changed. So in the 4 days we were away, or 6 days in total, including the travel days, my weight didn't change. So a little bit annoying, because I'm sure if I was at home, I would have, lost another kilo. But I also think maybe some of that is down to my day yesterday being so crap with the traveling. I was probably held on to a bit more water and a bit like sort of bloated. I don't know, flying on planes, I always feel bloated. So hopefully by Friday I'll get into the 75 kg mark, and then I'm starting the last week, and I can be a solid 75 kg, maybe just into the 74s by the time I finish. So today, first day back at home cooking, I just had some ground beef and some eggs. And yeah, it feels good to be back and be able to be a bit more control of the diet. So in terms of the training there, I think, like I mentioned, if you watched the shorts, it was a deload week because of the equipment that was available. I'd never really do that, to be honest. I'm always either kind of like all or nothing. So it felt quite nice just to take it quite easy, keep moving, but very light weights, quite light reps as well. So I just kept the same split, push-pull legs, but yeah, quite light. We do a lot of walking whenever we go to Lisbon. So yeah, it's a very walking friendly city. I think average a day was like 12,000, 15,000 steps, and it's a very hilly city. So, you know, a lot of downhill and uphill. So training generally was fine. It was not what I wanted to do, but it worked. And with the walking, it was good. This morning I've been to Muay Thai, so my second session. Really enjoying it. Did sparring today with the instructor, which is quite fun. Yeah, so I enjoyed that. I'm going to keep that up as well, and I'm going to go to the gym again in about 20 minutes and do a weight session and back to heavy weights. So yeah, that's good to be back. So a week and a half left of the challenge to get down to 75, 74 kg and to see where I am with the six pack. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and there'll be another video update with some pictures on Friday. Thanks, bye.